Hi everyone, MJ Kinman here, and this is week number 9 of our holiday jewel box class, lesson 11. While you are still working on your diamond block, we've got 2 weeks to work on our diamonds. I thought I would talk with you a little bit about how people have been putting these blocks in quilts. So this lesson is all about gem block settings. Since I released these blocks a couple of years ago, people have been putting these birthstone gem blocks in some of the most amazing settings I've seen, and I wanted to share those with you here. The original setting that I created was called the jewel box design. Now, I tried putting all of the gemstones in order by month. For example, the upper left-hand corner, it might be January, followed by February, March, April, May, June. But that's not how the final jewel box design turned out. You can see here we've got ruby, which is July, sapphire, which is September, pink tourmaline, which is October, etc. What I learned is if you put all of the gemstones in order by month, for example, January, February, March, April, May, June, all of the red gems end up on one side and all the blue gems end up on the other, and it just didn't look very aesthetically pleasing to me. So I decided to place them in a pattern where the complementary colors really made each other sing. So for example, right smack dab in the middle, I put the amethyst next to the citrine because purple and yellow are complementary colors. And then I also put on either side of the citrine, the tanzanite and the alexandrite because blue and orange are complementary colors. Up in the upper right-hand corner, I put pink tourmaline and emerald together because red and green are complementary. And down here you have teal and kind of an orangey red, which again are complementary colors. So I really felt that I liked this particular setting a little bit better. You can put them any way you want. Now I put them basically on the horizontal and the vertical, but Julia Graves, one of my gem affiliates, who is also a spectacular quilt maker and a wonderful teacher, she put them on point, the French term on point, as if they're dancing on their toes. I really loved what she did here. It gives a whole new energy and dynamic to this setting. You can see that the heart shape is actually upright and it's surrounded by all these other glittering diamonds. You can find this pattern on my website at www.mjkinman.com/additional projects, and then scroll down to this beautiful queen size quilt. Julia also made a couple of smaller wall hanging quilts, and her patterns are on my website as well under that additional projects tab. But I really like the way she has set these 4 little gemstones in the primary colors and just made them sparkle. And down here, she's swapped out an amethyst for the sapphire. Really lovely. Now, people are also making wall hangings that celebrate different occasions. So for example, Karen Farron made this beautiful setting to celebrate her family's birth months. So for example, there's 2 May birthdays, a November birthday, and a June birthday. You can also do them for wedding or anniversary celebrations. I've seen them done where you have the 2 gems that are set together to celebrate the birth months of the wedding couple or the anniversary couple. I've also seen them used as baby announcements. Janet Collins, one of my wonderful gem affiliates down in Australia. She's also a fabulous quilt maker, teacher, she's a designer, and she's a shop owner. She created these amazing kaleidoscope quilt designs where you take one of the gemstones and you spin it around a central axis. Or you could actually reverse the pattern and create kaleidoscope quilts that way. And do you know how you create a reverse of the gemstone images? You put the freezer paper on the wrong side of the fabric. And when you go to sew them together, the freezer paper will all be on the outside of the fabric sandwich rather than the inside of the fabric sandwich. So again, there's a couple ways you can do these kaleidoscope quilts. You can take the very same block, all done with the freezer paper on the right side of the fabric, and then you just spin it around a central axis, or you can actually do a reversal. Really lovely. Here's another one that was done by Linda Ernst, another one of my GEM affiliates. And here's an example of how you can use the blocks to embellish clothing. Viv Lazich, who is a quilt maker, teacher, and shop owner, she owns Sew Inspired Quilt Shop in Simsbury, Connecticut. How she put the diamond on the back of a beautiful jacket. Very nice. I hope this has given you a few ideas of how you might want to place your blocks in your final design. Maybe you can put them all in one giant quilt, or you segment them up into a couple of wall hangings, or you use them for celebration quilts, celebrating birthdays or anniversaries or weddings or new babies. It's up to you. Shine on.